Welcome to 40K Radio. Hello and welcome to episode 144 of 40K Radio. I'm one of your hosts, Matt Alex. With me as always is Amy.
Hello.
And JF.
Hey.
And episode 144, so that means we've done a gross of episodes.
Wow.
Gross.
So today we're on the verge of Adepticon, so we'll be talking about Adepticon a little bit, also the latest previews from Games Workshop, and also we're going to talk about our New Year's resolutions, because as you know, Adepticon is Hobby New Year.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But as always, let's talk about hobby stuff first, and we'll start with JF today.
I finished all my Adepticon stuff.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
really
I'm
am.
proud of me too. Let's
Look
hope
at this.
it happens
more than a
forever.
week before.
I know, it's bizarre. Like right now, I'm doing stuff for Adepticon, but it's all optional things, and I don't care. And it's great. I'm loving it. Very relaxing. It gives me plenty of time to be eager for Adepticon without freaking the hell out.
Are you going to talk about the game you played?
Oh yeah. So yeah, no, so okay. I have a list for the 40K Flex, and I wanted to try it out. I told my friend, hey, I'm when we play our game, I'm bringing an all Tyranid monster Crusher Stampede list. He's like, okay, and then he brings a Stompa, which is would be fine in almost any other circumstance, but if you look at the stats of the weapons of the Stompa in general, or just the Stompa in general, it's like, oh, this is designed to kill one or two Tyranid monsters a turn and be otherwise unchallengeable. And that's what happened. And all due respect to my friend, that was one of the most boring games I've ever played.
It's such a bummer.
It is. Like, I honestly, because here's the thing, like he read like, oh, people think the Stompa is garbage, and so I'm gonna bring the Stompa because it's garbage and it'll be fun because Stompas are fun. And it's like you can't listen to the internet. No. Tournament players have a binary view of things. They basically, do I put it in the tournament list? Yes, no, that's it. And if it's no, it's garbage. If it's yes, then it's a must-have, and Games Workshop is stupid for having must-haves. But that's not how rules work. Like there's a scale to things. So the Stompa is a good unit. Like it's a little, maybe a bit overpriced if you're trying to become competitive, because it is like it's 850 points or something like that. It's really expensive.
That's a lot of points.
But it's a lot of points on like toughness 14, 30 wounds, like massive weapons. And like one of those their close combat weapon is one of the least swingy, high-powered one I've seen in the game, because it's a flat 10 damage.
Oh.
And it's having non-swingy damage in a game like in 40K is pretty damn good. Like it fixes one of those problems of relying on luck when rolling for damage, which most high-powered weapons have. Like if it's a D6 plus 6, that's a lot of damage unless you roll a 1. Then it's okay damage.
Yeah.
But a flat 10, like if you're going against Tyranid monsters, all you need is like 2 wounds to go through. And Tyranids are not known for their invulnerable save. Or the ones they have they're not excellent. So for the most part, we're talking about like, swing that sword. If it hits more than once and it wounds, and it wounds almost on a 2+, because it's like 24 strength. Yeah, that takes out a monster. And it's just that after that, and like the guns are not bad either. It's just freaking garbage. It's a terrible game. So yeah, that was my game. At least I know my monsters aren't overpowered.
Yeah.
The end.
Because that was the concern.
I mean, Flex is supposed to be not necessarily friendly,
Flex,
but
that's right. Flex.
Still chill.
Yeah. You don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy that brings a Stompa against a Crusher Stampede.
The guy that I rolled up to the friendly last year, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, when he's got the night list and he's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Someone else made this list for me. I didn't know. I'm sorry." It's fine. He got nerfed into the ground.
Which
It's a good
is what
time.
Jeff is for.
Yeah. It's a good time. I like that.
So yeah, I played that game, and then I spent most of my day today wondering why I wasn't getting a ton of messages from Amy saying they're doing a lore master about Corsairs. They're doing a lore master about Corsairs. I guess we'll get to that at some point.
Mm,
You know, they
I've
did a
been
lore master about Corsairs, right?
I've been very bad about my Warhammer Plus. I was unaware. I'll have to watch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
you know me.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was kind of worried.
I'll have time for I'll have time for Warhammer after Adepticon.
So yeah, that's the gist of it. How about you, Matt? How have things been for you? How what's your hobby like?
So
Specifically.
I think I mentioned last time that I was in a Blood Bowl league at my local store, and that
Mhm.
finished up. My Stallings finished third, which was
Not bad.
Nice.
yeah. And I so we do. There's two divisions. We play those, then we have the finals, and the winner from both those meets for the finals of the league overall. And I lost the division finals. If you don't know Blood Bowl, some units or some pieces have a rule called really stupid, where they do anything they have to roll a 4+ or a 2+ if there's somebody that doesn't have really stupid standing next to them. I failed 18 of those,
Outstanding.
some with 3 rolls.
I'm so
They
proud.
were all 2+.
Yes.
In that finals game.
Oh my God.
But it was great. It was very
That's
funny.
so good.
It's
That's
such
the
that's
most
like
snotling
to
thing
me
that's
that's Blood
ever
Bowl, right?
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was great. And then I played. I played for third place after that and managed to win that game. But I had a lot of fun with the league, and a few more people at the store got interested in Blood Bowl. So hopefully there will be more people.
And you've said it more than 3 times, so now there's going to be a knock at your door.
Somebody's going to appear.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Also, like if they got interested in Blood Bowl, there's like a 75% chance that they will never stop being interested in Blood Bowl.
yeah, it's slippery slope. And I also have been playing a little bit of Age of Sigmar with the new Magic of Nurgle book.
Oh.
And painting some Nurgle miniatures. Trying to paint some characters that I have. So I will post those on our page. And my Lord of Plagues is already up on our Instagram.
Heck yeah.
We have an Instagram?
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Oh.
It's got I just posted the first post in like 3 months on it, but
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he looks good.
We're very good at this social media thing.
But that has been it for me. How about you, Amy?
It's been pretty quiet. Not really any hobby. That's a lie. I'm currently ruining my eyes painting way too many hours a day because this is what happens. It's fine.
Don't
I'm
have to paint the hotel room.
No, I'm having
We made a
lovely
pact.
time. I'm having a lovely time. Everything will be fine. I'm at that terrible place. You know, like when everything is mostly done, but nothing is completely done. You know what I mean? Everything's waiting for like one more step. And that's kind of where I'm at.
I have a trick for that. Because this is one of those things that can really lead to despair.
Yeah.
So what I do sometimes when I'm doing an army, because I do a lot of batch painting, as you might know. So what happens when I do a lot of batch painting? Let's say we take my Death Guard for example. Like at some point, I was going through it with the 27, actually 28 Plague Marines I had to do, and it was just driving me insane. So at some point, I grabbed the Mythic Blight Hauler and I just finished it.
Yeah.
I took a break from everything else, finished the Blight Hauler just so I could have that dopamine hit of I'm done with that one thing.
Well, the beautiful thing is that I have ADHD, so I don't get that. It's great. I love that. But that said, my Mythic Blight Hauler is just about done. I haven't glued the thing on the front. And I gotta do a quick touch up of some trim, but that is done just about. I've been spending a lot of time just zenning out with like every pot of old school uh Citadel shades at my disposal, painting some really disgusting looking fleshy bits.
Nice.
And I do love it. I think it's great. To the point where I'm like, man, I really like painting Nurgle. So it'll be fine. Like it'll all be done. I may have to do some spot gloss at the hotel, which is not like an end of the world thing. And also, our schedule for Thursday is pretty light. So,
I mean,
a little spot
got
gloss and I'll be fine.
we got an event to judge. I think we have a painting contest
We have our
to
speed
participate
painting.
in.
Guys, I am so freaking excited about this speed painting thing, which I did say, I did realize, and this is the best part. I am currently at this moment training for speed painting because as someone who procrastinates deeply and who has no idea how long anything takes to do,
A good combo.
yeah, no, it's executive dysfunction and no concept of time is phenomenal. So all my painting is speed painting. Because they said, you could bring paints and brushes, no airbrushes. I've picked up some non-traditional tools to bring. Just for the lulls. I think it'll be good.
Interesting. I know I'm
pretty
bringing
excited.
like my
Well, I'm bringing my brushes also for sure because we are.
yeah, because
we're
these
the
things
brush
end up in
slickers
my
union.
mouth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will
It is-
spread diseases.
Yeah, it is put on by Army Painter, and I am actually pretty hyped to use their paints. Since like a lot of people are painting a lot of incredible things with the Army Painter paints, which I used to not care for. So being able to just kind of try them out seems like a fun plan. I may bring my my Monument Hobbies coal black though.
Definitely
that's
gonna
a real good paint.
I'm gonna bring a selection of things because, like, the advantage for that it's Army Painter and it's like their event is that my experience with Army Painter is I get one of their products and the product is defective. Like a lot of the time, I've ruined entire models. I had to start from almost scratch with their dull coat.
I mean,
that thing just
I'm so scared of dull coat of all of them. I have what did I get? Vallejo. I think it's Vallejo Mecha Ultra I don't know. I got it. It's just never been the same, man.
Like the only one that's
Testers
yeah, exactly.
I know. I use Tester's new formula of dull coat, and it's just not as good.
Yeah, it's just not as good.
Yeah, you need something that's really gonna ruin nature for these things. And
yeah, see, that's my nephew is really into Gundams, and so he watches a lot of Gundam content. And they love a good matte coat. So I'm always like, hey, did you see anything good? So
I need
on the lookout.
I need a new source.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, so their doll coat was an absolute unmitigated disaster. Then I bought some paint to do some airbrushing. It came like, first of all, dropper bottle, like some of the worst dropper bottles on the market.
Bottles.
Yeah.
I'm ambivalent. I hate them just as much as I hate the Games Workshop Citadel paint pots.
I like the Monument Hobbies ones, the glue dropper top.
Those
favorite.
are okay.
I find that I get too much paint gets wasted with those.
Oh, you think?
For me personally, but
interesting. Oh well, I can see it because they're my favorite, but honestly I haven't found like there is no perfect paint bottle. They all kind of suck to a certain degree. So I bought I got their dropper ball. The dropper ball sucked to begin with. Then it kind of clogged in a really weird way. Like half the paint sort of amalgamated in the top portion of like it was unsalvageable. It was just garbage. I'm eager to try their paint in an environment where I suspect and expect and demand that the paint aren't defective.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
can actually try the paints.
It's all fresh. I did used to
Yeah.
love their washes. I was always a big
Never
fan
tried it.
of a good strong tone, or I forgot what the other one was. Soft tone. I used to like those.
Yeah, strong tone and soft tone.
Like they're a good alternative to Nuln Oil when Nuln Oil is just not exactly correct.
Mm.
I like those too. Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped about that. I mean, I'll tell you what I've got. So I am bringing brushes. I have some makeup eggs because that's what we're doing
Aye.
now. Big fan of the egg. And then I realized because I'm like, well, the big thing is not painting over stuff that you've already done. So I did get some silly putty
Yeah,
Mm.
okay.
for masking.
I use some blue tack for masking once in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
and that
same
works out.
same
Same
plan.
principle.
Yeah. But I just think rolling into a painting competition with an egg of silly putty is a pretty good look. I'm pretty excited about it.
It's on brand, if nothing else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like if nothing else, I'm gonna be true to the whole vibe. Yeah, so I mean the painting's going well. Obviously I wish I was done. I have a plan for next year.
Oh.
So we're gonna get to resolutions because I'll tell you now I didn't hit any of them this year, but
I can't
at
remember
work
what they were.
no, it was I mean I think you're doing all right. But at work we have a Christmas break, right? Like we have a holiday break, and so my goal is that other than last minute changes, you know what I mean? Like if I get absolutely body slammed by a points update.
Yeah.
Or finishing up a competition model. I want to be done by the end of Christmas break with everything.
That is
And then
ambitious.
that leaves me. Well, but I'm looking at what I've got, and I mean a lot of it depends on we have some decisions to make that we can't make until this Adepticon is over.
Yeah,
but-
as every year.
Yeah, but it's not like my team tournament stuff is not far from done. So I will get that done. And then it's, the other stuff is in some level of planning already, which is nice. But
Well, the nice thing about that too, right, is that having that time frame, if something happens, you end up a month behind, that's still the end of January,
Right.
which is still 6
Right.
weeks, 7 weeks before Adepticon.
right,
so.
exactly. So I figure that's a pretty
Yeah, I mean, and
decent.
I say it's ambitious, but not necessarily in a negative way. Like it's
no,
ambitious.
it
in the
is
sense
fully
that-
ambitious.
But you want to be ambitious instead of procrastinating, because ambitious, like, oh no, I'm late on that really crazy early deadline I gave myself. It's a lot better than I'm late on that tight deadline I gave myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
waiting Adepticon's next week, and I'm a month
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah. I don't know what that's like.
No, that's never happened to me.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Next year will be different. Anyway, so that's where I am. I'm excited to remember how to play this game. It's fine.
Yes.
Oh, I
And
finally
and you
got
might
I
have to order a
finally
new
got
one
my
for next year, too,
codex.
so.
Oh, when did it arrive?
Like a week and a half ago.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it just took me a long time to get there. So funny.
The important thing is you have it for that one time you're gonna use it.
Uh-huh.
Well, you're gonna play at least probably 5 or 6 games with it. So that's
Yeah.
not bad.
No,
Maybe
it's fine.
more.
It's fine. It's got pretty pictures in it.
Well, speaking of paints, I guess, we can talk about some of the announcements from Games Workshop, including one that I don't think anybody saw coming, which was Citadel Colors moving to War Hammer Color. Now.
Which makes
It's a mix of, oh my god, I didn't see that coming, but also I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
I think
It
combines
changes nothing.
the main responses have been, I don't care. Way to kill the last brand from the old days, and why not dropper bottles? And still,
No. No, and what I mean, it makes sense because it's
yeah,
another part of that, like, because there are so many people from the outside coming in, it just makes more sense. Because if you are like, I'm new to Warhammer and I'm going to buy this guy, and then you go look at the paint and you're like, I don't know. And then there's like a paint that says Warhammer on it, and you're going to go, that's the one, which is a fine choice. Not the choice I would make, but a fine choice.
I mean, it makes sense because basically the gist of it, Citadel doesn't mean anything to people who are new to the
No.
hobby.
yeah.
No.
The boxes, when you look at the boxes the minis come in now too, they don't even. I mean, I think Citadel is in the fine print on the back, but it's not on like the front of the box anywhere, right?
No.
It has the Warhammer logo.
Yeah.
So makes sense for sure.
It's streamlining and it makes
Yeah.
sense. It's a smart.
It's all good. It's fine. I mean, they're coming from a weird place, like where their brand used to be so many things, and like they're bringing it together in a way that is more coherent, makes it less of a hobby. It's as if like McDonald's had shops called Big Macs and then other shops called like Quarter Pound. Like it's
Yeah.
basically having some of your entire product lines and or your shops or divisions named after certain types of product. It's like you need to start from the lore to understand that, oh yeah, Forge World is obviously Games Workshop because
Right.
Forge Worlds are in the 40K lore. Like it's such a weird place to start with.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And then the 500 Worlds, marches on. We know the next upcoming book has the Iron Wars in it. We get to see all their new minis along with the new Defiler.
Oh, I forgot about the new Defiler. I got so excited about it, and then I did forget.
Well, you forgot because
Love
in
it.
the next book we're returning to Armageddon, and we saw a picture of a new Orc War Boss.
We did see a picture of a new Orc War Boss. And then somebody else.
and then some little pictures of some Orc weapons and stuff. Like obviously we're gonna get a lot of Orc stuff, along with the return of Commissar Yerk.
Okay.
Old Bailey.
Okay. All right. The
That was a
meme
bit
farming.
emotional.
Okay. First of all, yeah, the announcement trailer, incredible.
Yep.
So good. So good. And then the meme farming has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
My favorite is probably the comic that has Gaz being like, Bailey, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. And he just goes, I hate you so much. It's so good. Oh, it's stupid.
It's funny because I never really gave much of a damn about, like in the olden days I didn't give it much of a damn about Armageddon. As I've played more orcs, I got a little bit into the Imperial Guard and like learned more of the history. Like in the 25 so years since I started this hobby, like Armageddon has started to mean something and be so much more interesting.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, we're going back to Armageddon. Well, that's kind of fun.
Because the best part was in that announcement where they showed us the multi-part Orc War Boss, which is great. They were like, hey, you definitely want to check back next week, which was a thing I completely forgot about until Yarrick. So good. I love it.
The model doesn't look that terribly different from the previous one.
No, but it is more dynamic. Great. I like the coat is really good. Yeah. Like he's just a little less static, and he'll look really nice with a whole mess of death core.
Listen. There's gonna right now, like the moment they announced this, like hundreds, if not thousands, of painters start plotting their diorama of Yarrick versus Gaz.
I wonder if we'll see a new Gazgul model.
The one we have isn't that old, is it?
It's not. I just want him to be bigger because every time he's bigger.
Just every time. It's just escalation.
He is kind of lovely right now, though. He's in a
He's really
good
beautiful.
place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the big rumor is that the next edition box set will feature orcs as one of the 2 factions. With this,
I mean,
orc line refresh.
no, because that's the thing. Like, they're doing Armageddon as the next, like, the next book, like the next campaign thing. Like, they're bringing Eric back, and they did a whole video with a bunch of Death Corp getting their ass kicked by orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the orcs that we're seeing are obviously for Armageddon. And
yeah.
if there is an 11th edition, I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to be orc, but whatever clues we're using to definitely say it's orcs have flown out the window and mean nothing now.
I'm sorry. I thought what I meant was that one of the factions, it's not going to be the stuff is going to be new to the box, but they will be one of the factions in the box.
I see absolutely no reason to believe that any more than, like, the only thing I can tell you, it's not going to be Tyranids.
No.
Well, yeah, it'll be, and we've had Chaos recently. It's been a while since we've had orcs as the bad guys in the box. I think it's been since like 5th edition.
Yeah, I mean,
so I think
it
that's
could be
speculation too, but it would be wild if they went back to Drukari. Like, that hasn't been since 3rd edition, but
or Eldari, or
just off the top rope, just like surprise.
And I mean, we've never had them against demons. That's also something. Like,
that's also true. I mean, nothing would disrupt the 3rd war. Actually, this would be the 4th war for Armageddon. Like a bunch of demons coming out of the war.
Tell them that's JF's whole theory. Hope.
Well, no, it's an absolute pipe dream. Like, it's not this is not going to happen. But the thing is, Armageddon isn't just orcs and Imperial Guard. It's orcs, Imperial Guard, some Space Marines, and obviously Angron and his buddies. And where Angron goes, you're going to find some Khorne Berserkers.
Yep.
So, like, there's more to it. And right now, the only thing we know about Armageddon is that we're going to see, like, there's Yerick and some new orcs, but why not some demons or Chaos Space Marines or stuff like that? I mean, the World Eaters are due for a 2nd wave.
Yeah, definitely.
Vastor's just tooling around.
Yeah, I was surprised that he wasn't like part of the Iron Warriors.
Right? He is supposed to get another detachment in that.
Oh,
box.
He's going to get a detachment there. Okay.
I believe that is what I read at one point.
Gotcha.
Because I saw his name and I was so excited. It was my boy.
So the question is, and I guess we will probably find out at Adepticon, is there an 11th edition coming? And how soon will that happen?
I know I say it every time. I don't mind if we have a new edition. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if we go back to indexes and start all over again, I'm going to burn things to the ground. I legitimate, I how many times can I keep doing this? I don't know. This reset, this last reset was fine because it was a big overhaul of how the game worked. So I get it. I get that we had to start over. But we don't have to do that every time.
We're in a place where you can make some core rules changes if you want, but you don't need to invalidate a lot of the stuff that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're in a good place. We're in a fun place. I feel like, don't mess around with it too much.
Oh, don't ask the internet that. They will tell you that it's the worst it's ever been.
It's always the worst.
It's always the worst it's ever been. That's the secret.
Like, most of the people saying it's the worst it's ever been have nothing else to compare it to because they're freaking new to the hobby anyways. Yeah. Like, if you've been here for long enough, you know that the worst it's ever been was like 6th edition. So
I think that's when I started. Is that when I started? Ooh. I think so.
I started like in mid 3rd edition. Like, I've seen worse than it's ever been.
Remember, what was it, 7th with formations? That was bad.
Oh yeah, there's a lot that's. Hmm.
But
There's a lot of bad editions and there's some bad things in some editions. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying this edition's perfect. There's definitely some things that could be tweaked. But the funny thing is, a lot of things I feel should be tweaked are things that like determined goers are like, well, this is fine. It's like, no, this is so boring. But I get it. Like you balance tends to breed boredom, and I understand like you need some of that. But
I mean, I think that a big part of it is that if I was going to make a major change to the game, I would, because it's the same thing that's happened with video games and esports, right? The second you try to make it hyper competitive, you are catering to a very small percentage of your player base.
a
So if
very
you can
yelly percentage.
well,
Though.
that too. But if you can like find a way to massage the rules for competitive play without making it a completely different game, because that doesn't help. And like, because then if you want to make that leap, if you want to play your 5 competitive games over a weekend a year, you don't need to completely alienate the people who just want to paint really pretty models. Um,
Or
but
just like have a beer and pretzel game
well, but
at a
there's
tournament or with
at a
their
tournament,
friends.
right? But I feel like there's got to be a middle ground that
Mm.
makes it not misery for the rest of us, because you are catering and balancing to the top 2%. I mean, because like as we know, like they don't have a lot of like the data that they work with versus the amount of games being played is wildly out of balance.
Well, here's the thing: like, I don't mind them balancing, like when they're doing data slate
But that's
updates and
fine.
things
Data
like
slates are
that,
fine.
like or like the Muniturum updates. Like for those, absolutely knock yourself out. Go to tournament players and see what they want. But when you're like removing, like you're making the terrain rules boring and overly complicated just to accommodate like to defend the tournament scene
I
from
have
people who
never
abuse the terrain,
I have
that's a
never
problem.
seen you angrier in my entire life.
Oh my god, it was
That
it's
weekend.
just
All right, so let's see. So there was that. I was playing that game with you. I had to send our friend Travis to go buy my teammate Eric a beer because he was going to murder our opponent.
like I was angry, but Eric was livid.
It was like a whole lot.
Eric was about to absolutely cut a bitch.
It was the most stressful tournament ever.
And
I was like, not the worst
thi-
game in a tournament I've ever played, but it was
and
just overall, it was very stressful.
this is something that happens fairly regularly when we play the team tournament, and it happens when I play a lot of tournaments. Is lose my first game or my second game, like I end up in what one
You
might
gotta be
generously like what someone might generally describe as the far bottom.
the
A
fun bracket.
Yeah, the light from the top table doesn't reach us
No,
from where we
please.
are.
I don't want it to.
And then you've got your already like even the winners of this tournament are going home with a money like a dollar value of prizes that is borderline equivalent to what they paid to be there in the first place.
Yeah.
So already like winning is a very generous definition of what's going to happen. And then you're playing against someone who has no chance of winning because they're in the same bracket you are, and they are sweaty about it. Like this is
yeah.
day 2 on our first game. Like it's before last game.
Day 2, you are not.
It's finished.
If you're playing us on day 2, you cannot be sweaty. You are not. You're not in it anymore, man.
I mean,
you're
you
not in it.
can,
You
but
can
I'm
have a
gonna
good
make
time.
fun of you.
You can have a good time. That's fine. Like you can take the game seriously, but you're not clawing your way back up there, man. You're playing
Yeah,
us on day 2. We've
that's
been in the
something I
bottom
learned.
for so long.
that's something I learned about playing the games. Like, I don't want to not like to be so bad that I'm not competitive and not challenging to my opponent, because that's not fair. Like, people pay to be in a tournament. They don't honestly play against the clown all the time.
Right.
No.
So like, I tried to like still play a good
But we've
game to a
not.
certain
But
point.
we don't build our lists to win. Like
and I'm
we're
not
so
gonna.
handicapped by our model choice that there's
Yeah,
very little risk of us winning, no matter how
but
well we play.
but also I'm not gonna want to spend more than 30 seconds arguing about a quarter inch or who has line of sight or who gets cover for being in a piece of
No.
terrain.
No.
Like,
No.
I'm not gonna want to break out like a fact of a fact of a fact just to check what rule changed last week to make sure that your models can definitely take advantage of whatever
Yeah, I
bullshit
don't
rule you
care. If
decided
you
to.
tell me that you have a rule, I'm gonna go, great. Sure.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Do you want a snack? I have a granola bar.
like if you like anybody that starts being that sweaty, I'm gonna start making a drinking game out of you.
Right.
Oh God, remember that orc game? It was the worst.
Which
They
one?
seemed so cool. They had the sign with the
Oh,
phases and they seemed
yeah.
so cool and so fun. And then they proceeded
Yeah.
to kick our teeth in so hard and so spitefully. And then the next day we played that Mechanicum army. That guy fired 12 robots into my grots. And I was like, what are you doing? I just picked him up. They're like, well, I didn't roll. And I was like, it doesn't matter. I have 30 grots on an objective on my side of the board, and you're firing everything you have at them. They're evaporated. It doesn't matter.
That's awesome.
Like, at some point, like, chances are not in your favor. Anyways,
It's irrelevant. That if Steve the
I
Grot
would like
makes
to
it.
see something with terrain in the next edition, because it's just so boring, like you said, kind of right now. I mean, I've seen people who literally don't care about terrain. They're just making like acrylic L-shaped templates for all the terrain because it doesn't.
Oh yeah. That's like, I can tell you who's the sweaty players in my gaming club, in my gaming shop, and who's like the fun players, because the fun players take the cool looking terrain, and they have specific tournament terrain built out of MDF, and the people who play with that, like, you can see it, like, perfectly symmetrical tables, like, here's the thing, like, the rules for terrain, the way they're presented in the book, are fine. Like, they're not too complicated. They offer a little bit of variety, like, nothing out of this world. And yeah, you can definitely build terrain, like, tables that are going to favor one side or another. But at the same time, if you're building the table by following like the normal sequence, preparing a game, like, normally you should be able to balance it out somewhat.
Yeah.
I don't understand what made tournament players want to go with what they have right now. I can only speculate that the rules for terrain were too complex, which is baffling.
Well, I think
now, like, it's almost impossible to get good lines of sight, which maybe that's it. Like, maybe they just didn't want shooting in the sci-fi game.
I think it's a couple things, right? They want a standardized same layout all the time so that
play
they can
chess.
Practice. Right? So they can practice their games and their tournament games, and they know what they're going to get into. And then that way, I think part of it too is also like, okay, now if we have these standardized setups, you can't bitch that you lost because of bad terrain.
Sure.
Which is something that that I played in tournaments in the past that had happened. Like, if the terrain wasn't set up this awful, I would have,
Yeah.
I think the big thing is
if I hadn't rolled like 7 ones out of 9 dice, I also would have won. Like, it is gambling with extra steps. The only thing you're trying to do is get the odds and the most in your favor possible. You're not a strategic genius for winning Games Workshop games.
No.
And I like the way that the Age of Sigmar Battle Pack does the terrain, because they give you a layout, but it's like, this terrain piece should be somewhere between this size and this size. And it can be whatever you want that fits in this area of range of sizes we give you. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, it could be statues or a forest or whatever you want. Just something this size of terrain
Yeah.
And it has
but
these rules attached to it.
And that's the thing. Like, I like the idea of like, oh, this is a ruin. It has these rules. This is a statuary. It has these rules. This is a forest. It has these rules. The idea that everything's a ruin. They all have the same rules.
Right.
There are 2 different sizes, and that's it. And there are going to be equal number on every side. It's like, again, like, if you want perfectly balanced things, play chess. This is not it. Like, you're in the wrong hobby.
I mean, it's part of the game, right? Is like if you're thinking of it as like this is I mean, this is a war game, right? Part of being a general is dealing with the terrain that you are given. And sometimes it's really, really bad. But that's part of it.
But yeah, I think like I say, everything being ruins it's lost all the flavor, right? Because they're, old boards, power plants, all, whatever forests. You could have fights on agri rolls now, but everything's just it's a city, it's a ruined city. Everything's a ruined city. That's 40K only takes place in ruined cities these days.
In the grim
And
dark of the far future.
And that ruined city, there was only 2 types of building: the big ones and the medium-sized ones.
Yeah.
And they're standardized buildings. Anyways, it's just if they do something, like, I understand Games Workshop needs to listen to tournament players, and I do want them to listen to tournament players because they're the ones that they usually play the most, and they're usually the ones that are going to be like giving you it's the only place to get data anyways. But at the same time,
they're not, however, the ones that spend the most money necessarily.
They're not the ones that spend the most money, and also it's not because they're tournament players that they're necessarily the smartest players, and you need to make sure that you're listening to the correct tournament players.
Right.
Yeah.
And listening, like, it's not because they say something that you need to take it either. You can kind of go, all right, no, we're fine with not that particular like we're gonna do like 5 out of the 10 things that you're suggesting, but the other 5 are absolute madness.
Yeah.
I think Games Workshop may have lost the plot a little bit on that one. So what else is coming out?
I mean, it's 500 worlds, right? And then the big thing is going to be, what do we see at Adepticon?
Yeah, because they put out their little trailer. The little trailer is actually pretty cute that they put out.
Biggest
today?
preview of the year so far.
Yeah.
It's March. So. It's going to be.
What did they say so far? They just said it's the biggest preview of the year.
Yeah, that's all so far. And Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, Underworlds, and Kill Team are what are on the map.
Let me tell you, gang. If they announce a new edition during the Q&A again, I might throw something.
We should bring some Nerf balls just in case. Because I want to throw things, but I also don't want to get arrested.
No. I don't want to get arrested. But like a foam tomato would be really good. Just to get the imagery across. But also,
Hopefully we'll be able to hear them this year. That'd be nice.
Oh, yeah, that was bad last year. I mean, I love the preview. It's one of my favorite things. I like to sit with my friends and get excited about Warhammer.
It's fun.
It is fun.
And you make the surrounding people laugh.
Those guys have never recovered. It was my finest moment. I'll never be better. I'm really excited to find out what this Underworlds is about, because it's been real quiet on that front for a hot minute. It'll be like a war band every now and then, just sort of like here you go. So that's interesting. Kill Team too, right? Like, I mean, they'll put out some stuff. I mean, have we gotten new things other than the one from last year?
Yes. So there's been every couple months there's been a box set with 2 teams in it.
All right.
I think it was last month, maybe it was January, was the new Sisters of Battle team, the Celestians, and
that's right.
The new
that's
Raptors,
right.
the Murder Wing.
That's right.
Just
I remember that now because that was.
There are foam tomatoes we can order.
I remember that box now because I was very tempted to get that box. And then they announced the Red Corsairs. And I said, never mind. Never mind. We're doing something else.
But yeah, this season of Kill Team is just about over. So this might be the new season. Missing from here is Necromunda, which is that's been slowing down gradually.
Yeah. I will say, this is tangential. Because we play a lot of Darktide. And Darktide update that just came out as of this recording yesterday. We're going outside the Hive City. And I'm so excited. We're going outside. And this is delightful. I'm excited. It's
Visiting
like what
the Ash Wastes.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know. But I mean it's not dissimilar.
Right.
I mean it's aesthetically ash wasty, but also at the same time we're still fighting Nurgle cult. So
yeah.
That's what we do. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, Necromunda's been pretty quiet.
We'll see. Like maybe like in the middle of the year they'll come out and say, "All right, Necromunda has been quiet, but now we're doing like this crazy thing."
I'm sad they didn't finish Ash Wastes.
I still think they're trying to recover the Ash Waste crate from the bottom of the ocean, but
with the Delac vehicles in it.
All the other vehicles in there, and I love that. I still love that Ash Waste terrain though. That terrain's great.
Oh, it's so good. And there was that the sculptor, the GW sculptor, who had a Twitter account where he would put all the other pieces that like A, all the different ways you could put the terrain together, and then B, all the other pieces of terrain that they designed the Ash Waste stuff to fit with.
Yeah, that was really cool.
So
little
good.
article he did. So we are just one short week away from Adepticon.
Hot damn. With any luck, the airports won't shut down between now and then.
Oh my god, that would be catastrophic.
I would cry. It's fine.
Well, now that thought's in my head.
Yeah.
Depending when they shut down, like maybe we can we can arrange something terrible.
If I get stuck trying to come home, that is my exit strategy because it's the easiest place to get back from.
So what are you guys doing this year at Adepticon?
Okay, so we have our 1 hour speed paint challenge with impact miniatures. We are judging an awful lot this year.
Well, two events.
2 events, but 3 sessions, but 2 events. Yeah. We're judging the championship painting on Thursday. Friday is of course the 40K friendly. Saturday we are playing Aeronautica Imperialis
in the evening.
A narrative game. Oh yeah, and we're judging the team tournament painting during the day.
Twice during the day.
Which is very exciting. I do like to. It is fun to do it from the other side, man.
Yeah,
it is very enjoyable. And then Sunday we have 40K Flex. Pretty
awesome.
excited.
So when you're doing the judging, do you get to hobnob with the other judges like Duncan and?
No. We're way before them because they only come judge the showcase.
They're the ones that they have to do the presentation to you, right? Is that correct?
Like we're the ones so we're the ones that put in scores that make people go, okay, we should look at them for the showcase.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're basically there to judge what is relevant to the tournament.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really fun.
We can be bribed.
That one team snuck in that entire sheet cake in an army box. And that was incredible.
That
It was
was
so
insane.
good. They had like the whatever the big box was at the time. I don't even remember, right? But whatever the big giant 2-player
Wait,
box.
no, what wasn't it? Wasn't it like an old fantasy or Age of Sigmar box? It was. It was
I
wild.
don't
really?
remember. It was but it was one of the big 2-player boxes, and it
Yeah,
did,
yeah, yeah.
it did have a
It has a
king
sh-
cake in it.
It's
I believe it was a
great.
king cake because they had the Mardi Gras.
Yes, and I think that could have been well, what's their name? They're the guy, the
Oh,
Tiki Gods.
yeah, the Tiki Gods. I love them. We
They're
have
good.
badge
They're good
ribbons this
folk.
year.
Mm.
We have badge ribbons that are
Oh, that's
thematic
true.
to our friendly army.
Yeah, we got
Cool.
fans.
Yeah, since we couldn't find a 40K doubles tournament that fits our needs, we've just decided that the friendly is our own personal doubles tournament.
I love it.
And that's just where we're at now.
Mhm.
Yeah, so if you find us, we will happily give you a badge ribbon. We'll give you more
Yes.
for your friends.
Yeah, it's a thing. You will want to find us and get a badge ribbon
It's so
or
good.
more.
I'm so excited.
Let's say it's part of a social experiment, if you will.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
How about you, Matt? What are you doing?
So my weekend is Marvel Crisis Protocol focused. I'm gonna do that this year, then all 40K Games Workshop stuff next year, I think. But
Did I already ask you what you play for Marvel Crisis Protocol?
I play Web Warriors, which is
Nice.
Spider-Man and all his friends. And this last year they did some of the multiverse stuff. So like they have Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Ham. He's actually in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm playing in a team tournament on Thursday. Then Friday is the qualifier for Worlds.
Oh.
And then if I make it into the top 64, then I would play Saturday and maybe Sunday if I kept going that further. But I expect to not make it, so I'll have Saturday all free to do whatever I want.
It's the same thing with like, you know, when I was looking at the schedule, I was like, oh, Underworld. Like I haven't played Underworlds in a long time, but
Yeah.
I love that game. Like maybe that's there's only a Grand Clash. Okay, well, not that. I don't want to do that.
Then some of the smaller games, like I really wanted to try and do a Moonstone demo, but those like sold out right away.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pop. I know that Trench Crusade's running a lot of demos, sort of just like at their booth or whatever. So I do want to try and like get the vibe on that, because you know I've got everybody loves it, and I've got FOMO, and that's literally all there is to it. So yeah, that's the nice thing, right? Is that especially for Saturday.
So
we'll
Matt,
have
if you don't
time.
make your top 64 or whatever, and you have Saturday free, there are still 9 spots left for Aeronautica Imperialis.
And the boys are
Ooh.
bringing extra ships. So
Well, I can throw. How many points are you supposed to bring?
100.
Oh, I could. I could just throw some. I could just
Throw
throw
that in a
myself
bag.
in my bag. 'Cause
Throw it
it's
in a
only
bag.
couple things anyway. So
yes.
Yeah, it's the army that fits in the palm of your hand.
yeah exactly. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Adepticon. It's been a busy beginning of the year, so it'll be nice to hang out. And second year in Milwaukee, which I think was a great change for them too. So
It's really nice. I do really like it.
and just remember to be smart and put your alcoholic drinks in your bag instead of trying to carry in like a case of beer, because they will stop you for that now.
Wait, what?
Guys.
Do you remember people were getting angry last year because they were stopping them from bringing like a case of beer on their cart?
Just be
But
smarter.
they weren't checking backpacks. Like it's like just put it in your backpack. You know, you don't need a whole case at a time.
Be a little smarter.
It's fine.
Bring a water bottle.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes it's some people it's their first like sneak a drink in event.
I know. I think of that,
Yeah, that
right?
too.
Like I'm like, this is an older crowd, surely. Have you all forgotten? It was the ones. It was my favorite story from last year. Were the ones that had a bottle of something. I don't remember what it was, and they got it in the building, and then they were pouring it into individual bottles in the lobby.
Jeez.
Come
Come
on,
guys.
guys. We're all smarter than this. Also,
We
Wild
play
Bill's
Bill's-
strategy
You have to hide it.
games.
Wild Bill's soda is going to be there this year. I'm
Ooh.
pretty hyped about that.
I've never had.
Do you
a
think they
Wild
just
Bill's
listened to
soda.
you when you gave that suggestion?
I
'Cause
legitimately think they
it's-
did. I do think they did. Because I did suggest it when they announced the move. Because, you know, in Schaumburg, it was attached to the hotel and it was very much part of the hotel, but this is an
Yeah.
individual thing. So I did tell them that if the new venue would allow it, that Wild Bill soda is a really great thing, especially for this kind of crowd. And you get a cool mug, and they have like, I mean, it's all of it's good, but like if you like good root beer, it's good root beer.
And that's the one where you pay for the mug in the weekend and you just go get refills whenever you want.
Yeah, it's not cheap if you get like the whole thing, but
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
it's the whole weekend.
Yeah.
It
Well,
did it at
what's
PAX,
not
and it was
cheap?
I mean, considering they charge you $5, if I recall, for a 20-ounce.
yeah.
Pepsi when you're
No,
there,
it's
like-
it is way better than that. I mean, because it
Yeah.
is a very nice copper mug.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because I mean, the last time I engaged with them was like 6 years ago, so I don't know. But they also are going to sell. They have lids and straws for purchase, and if you happen to be coming in from your hotel room with one, who knows what's in there?
They'll just think it's a Wild Bill soda.
It's just a Wild Bill soda.
Yeah.
That's allowed.
I mean, listen, there are so
Don't
many
worry
ways
what
to.
I'm pouring from my water bottle into my Wild Bill soda. It's fine. I just like to.
There's
water
so
it
many
down.
ways to sneak alcohol into a venue, and these are true and tested methods. They're decades old.
Mhm.
We don't need to be. Listen, if you get caught with alcohol, that's a skill issue.
It's your own fault at this point.
Yeah. Yep.
So Adepticon, of course, means Hobby New Year.
Mm.
And with every Hobby New Year, we have our Hobby's New Year resolutions, which we
Mm.
try to accomplish. What are you guys thinking is going to be on the slate for you this year?
Well, I'll go because I already covered a lot of
Yeah.
it. So I'm pretty excited because Monument Hobbies announced that they're doing a painting competition also. They're doing,
Oh, cool.
they're sort of soft launching it this year, because they did announce it kind of late. But it can be any miniature. Like the only thing they have is like no overtly sexual themes, which is fair. And
You can
then
just say no anime minis. That's okay.
I mean, yeah. And then there's and then it's just a size thing. So it can be anything. Which I do really like. So I've talked about my timeline needs to be better, but I would like to paint a competition miniature
Yeah.
for either that or the Golden Demon or both for next year. That's my big one.
Yeah, I'm a little bit in the same boat. Like at the beginning of the year, I made myself a resolutions bingo chart with 25 different things I want to achieve, and throughout the year, and surprise, surprise, a whole bunch of them are hobby related. Including that I would like to paint a Golden Demon entry. Now it doesn't have to be entered this year; it just has to be painted this year. So
Sure.
even if I don't have time to finish what I'm trying to finish, but
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
have time
yeah.
to finish for this year, it doesn't matter as long as I paint it. I'll enter it for next year. I also would like to get into some Age of Sigmar. So I've got in there
Ooh,
to
nice.
get myself 2,000 points of Sigmar. I just don't know what to do yet, and a lot of it might depend on what else I need to do for Adepticon next year.
Yeah. We could start with a spearhead.
Well, that's definitely my plan. The first thing I want to see is like what's going to be in the swag bag.
Mhm.
'Cause I got a swag bag. You got a swag bag.
Mhm.
Usually there's stuff in those swag bag. I was hoping for a spearhead or combat patrol last year, but they gave us a whole Age of Sigmar box.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
helpful for my plan. But
Rats.
I mean, that might be it. We'll see.
I have so
So
many Stormcast also.
So my plan for the year is fairly straightforward right now. Like when I come back from Adepticon, I got a bunch of book things to do, but
Yeah.
the hobby stuff that I'm going to be doing when I come back from Adepticon is very simple. I'm going to take a couple of months and finish everything I need for the team tournament next
Yep.
year. It's almost completely done anyways. I just need
Yep.
to make sure it is.
Yeah.
And once it is completely done, then I can just put that to rest and not even have to worry about it until March 2027, which is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Then from that point on, well, it depends on what the friendly theme is for 2027, because I might be doing nothing special.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I might be doing nothing special, and I might be doing like 1,500 points of a completely new army.
Right. So, right, because if it's not that exciting, there's no reason to not just... We got other stuff going on. Yeah, we can use things we have.
This year I made 2,000 points of Death Guard. They are fun. They are lovely. They have there's a Mortarion in there. Mm-hmm. I would not be averse to doing exactly the same thing for another Chaos Space Marine Legion.
Sure.
So, like, I'm looking at World Eaters. Like, if they're doing some stuff for Armageddon, I already painted Angron, and he's fun to paint. So maybe. But unfortunately, like, that's a difficult part to sort of plan for this hobby.
Yeah, we got to know first. We'll have a meeting.
Oh, yeah. We'll drink. We'll drink over it, obviously.
We'll have a good plan by the time we leave.
Oh, yeah. And then I'll be able to discuss that plan with my brother during our 15-hour drive home.
Yeah.
As we do every year. I also have a box of Vagrant Song miniatures I want to finish painting, and I'd like to paint all of my miniatures for Warhammer Quest Dark Water.
Yeah, I was about to say I have Dark Water also, which plays into my, if we're going to start getting into Sigmar, I have Maggotkin. And so
and you did kind of fall in love with painting Nurgle.
I do love painting Nurgle. I really like how I do that. I'm actually tempted to do one for Golden Demon because I really enjoy the way that I do, like, especially a Sigmar one, because they have even more flesh than, I mean, like the Poxwalkers have a lot of flesh and the vehicles have a lot of flesh, but the Death Guard, Marines, not so much, but, really have some fun painting
if you're into doing some conversions also, like you've seen pictures of my Rhino.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot you can do with a standard model to make it gross.
Absolutely.
The new future Blight Kings for the Maggotkin and Nurgle are
they're so good. Oh man.
Lots of Nurgly flesh to play with and look very monk-like, which is kind of cool.
And all that being said, the last thing that I want to put on my docket is probably some more Tyranids. I enjoy playing Tyranids. It's almost doesn't feel like this, like it's the same hobby, because I know this color scheme so well. It's so easy. It's effortless. So once in a while, when I want to take a break from everything, I just grab a random assortment of Tyranids from my backlog and paint those. It's great.
That is nice.
You have the Tyranid Prime with Lash Whip coming out this week.
Oh my god! All right, sorry, you started this, Matt. I'm sorry. How awesome is that dude? He's so good.
Yeah.
You can put him in a unit of Hormigons, and he gives them sustained hits. It's bonkers. He fixes like, I don't see why anybody would have any of the winged Tyranid Primes anymore.
No, this guy's way better.
He's so good, and he looks fun. Like, he's versatile. You can put him in like 4 different types of units, and he gives all of them appropriate bonuses. He basically he takes a segment of the Tyranid army, a large segment of the Tyranid army, and gives them what every other army has, which is a leader for their units. The
Yeah.
only thing he's missing is a rule that makes it so you can take more than 3.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
But yeah,
I
he is delightful. The model looks kind of cool. It shouldn't be too hard to convert to give him like a bit of options and make it look different.
No, yeah, it doesn't look like it at all.
And which is rare. Like models recently have been a little more difficult to convert because they're so dynamic. But this guy looks like he's got arms all over the place, and you can switch some of these out for
Yeah.
other pieces. So lots of fun to be had there, and his rules make him fun and useful, which are usually not things that you see together in Tyranid units.
Yeah, I think it's a good addition to the army, and I think you'll see quite a few of them around since he can lead Hormagath and stuff. So I'm excited.
I mean, I know I'm going to. I have toyed with the idea of just buying 3 and going for it. I have all the Hormagons in the world, so we'll see. Anyways, how about you, Matt? What are
So
your
for me,
resolutions?
I think I want to be better at planning out my painting, right? Because I think I have the problem where I just jump around between stuff. So actually planning out how to finish something, and then following that through and finishing it, I'll just have a lot more completed projects than all these like
Can people
3/4
do that? Is that
finished things I
wait?
have.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing people do? What do you mean? What do you mean finish a project?
I know.
No,
So that
that
way,
doesn't
like I
sound
said, so that way I
right.
can finish a lot of these like 3/4 finished products I have. Like I've painted like half the Darkwater minis. I should probably paint the other half, stuff like that. But that's the big one for me. And then just trying to play more different games, right? Like we've talked about, I have Moonstone stuff.
We have
I
Moonstone May.
which totally blew us by last year. We
I
totally
keep trying to
dismissed
tell them to like I keep trying to tell them that they need like a real good US based place. I was like,
Yeah,
listen,
for sure.
man, everybody was asking for them at
Mm.
Adepticon. Like, let's go.
But all these games that I have minis for, at least play them once. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So I have a reason for having the minis kicking around.
That's where I'm at.
Wait,
Matt
wait,
with
wait,
Vagrant
wait.
song.
Wait, you can play with these minis?
Apparently, that's what I heard.
Oh no.
I
I'm
open these
learning so
boxes-
much.
I open these boxes and they have these little things that say rulebook in them, and I'm like,
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
that was-
that's what I was
I
going to
thought that
say.
was
Like
like
it's
like when you're packing to move and you use like newspaper. I
Yeah,
thought
right.
that's what it was. Oh
this
no.
is what I was going to say. Like you can play with them, but you can play with them by having them just go pew pew and boom boom as you move them around the table. But you can also play them with rules.
Sometimes I just make them kiss. It's cool.
Mm. But Angron, I only tried to kill you because I'm in love with you.
It makes so many people so angry when stuff like that happens. There's a girl I follow. I wish I could remember her name because there's a few of them now that like very purposefully use glitter and rhinestones
I
and
love
paint
it.
everything pink, and I
Yes.
love them. And there was one, and she was just taking 2 Space Marines and making them kiss, and people were so angry. And I was so happy.
It is
filled my
baffling. Like
soul.
she's not making your models kiss. Your models can still be very, very straight men if you want. And it's the thing that really amuses me is like it's the same people they're gonna say I don't want pronouns, but also my inanimate plastic toys have
Yeah.
they have a sexual.
Definitely men.
They're definitely men and they are definitely straight. It's like, dude, they're plastic. Sit down.
Oh, and no girls are allowed.
Girls can't play.
Hmm.
I think they've lost this battle. Like this summer when I was at a convention, I was talking to these two women, and they were talking about, yeah, we're getting into Warhammer because it seems to be like one of the only the only hobbies that's really accepting to women. I'm like, what? I
It is now. I
didn't
mean, it's
know that.
better now.
That's the thing. It's
sure.
better now, and apparently it's good enough that basically the war the war has been decided, and
There's even
the,
if we weren't so I forget what day it is. I'll have to go look. But there's actually like a girls and gaming lounge hangout meetup
Oh, cool.
thing
mhm.
at Adepticon, and I was pretty hyped about that. I was like, yes. Do you remember? It's
See,
stupid. I'm gonna tell the story real quick.
Here's what my reaction was to the lounge for the girls and
Yeah.
games, because I went yes. Oh, damn it, I can't go.
No, you don't get to go.
No, because it sounds like it's probably going to be a chill place.
It's probably gonna be great. My favorite was, I'm sad that they don't do the what was the wood chipper thing? The
The meat grinder.
the meat grinder.
Yeah.
The best was, we were doing the showcase. It was the year we had the Titan, right? I think so. Maybe it was it was the Gene Stealer year. And there was this little girl came up, and she had painted one for the meat grinder, and she told me all about it. And then she told me all of her plans. I mean, she was like 7, and she told me all of her plans for what she wanted to do for her model for next year. And I was just like, I love this child so much. I was like, yes.
This is how you abduct a kid.
Auntie says this is a wonderful idea. Here, have a pen, have a sticker. I'd give you bits if I had them on me. Her dad's like, yeah, we can try and build that. Yeah. She's like, it's got to have wings. And I was like, yes. Oh, it's so good. The kids are all right.
Oh no, absolutely. It's especially like being like doing the whole writing thing and having to interact with a variety of people. One of the things that's become very clear is the kids are definitely all right. They're doing a lot better than we are.
Oh yeah,
in a lot of things.
Because they looked at us and they went, no.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Well, if you can find Amy or Jeff at Adepticon, you will get a little badge ribbon.
I mean, Matt might have some too. Who knows?
Yeah, and I will have 40K radio pins, and Jeff and Amy might have some of those too.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Work? Responsibilities?
No,
That's
just
not
if
being
somebody asks.
ridiculous.
Just get, they just get given out to whomever you feel like giving them out to. But yeah, we will have pins. I'll bring them and give them to you guys. So you have some too. But we'll have pins. I'll be in the MCP area. Amy and JF told you where you can find them. So if you see us at Adepticon, or feel free to say hi, or if you recognize our voice, you can say hi too. Just don't mind if we look at you a little awkward first when you say you recognize our voice, and like, from where?
What?
Who?
That was the somebody said that to me at Adepticon several years ago, and I did not know what they were talking about until after they walked away. I was like, oh right, I'm on a podcast.
Oh
and
yeah.
I chased them down and apologized.
Yeah. I'm a little more used to it, but barely.
Yeah. Amy and Jeff, do you have anything to
buy our
tell
book?
our listeners about?
Buy
like
our
a book
book.
or anything
Our
like
book
that?
comes out June 16th.
Yes.
Yeah, buy our book. Find us on the interwebs so that if you're in the proper area, you can come to one of our book launches.
Yeah.
Which is going to be its own thing.
I'm trying not to think about it right now. I'm in the zen chill time of Adepticon.
You're going to have a blast.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
You're going to have a better time than I usually do.
Yeah. At least we'll mostly be together. We'll frequently be together.
I recommend you buy their book.
Thank you.
And listen to their podcast because it's great.
Thank you.
Not this one.
Thank you.
Talking about
this one's fine.
Yeah, we're actually we're kicking off the whole media tour tomorrow night. So, woo.
Mhm. It's fine. It's great.
It's fine. It's just a lot
It's
of work.
gonna be great.
It is a lot of work.
All right, guys. Let us know what you're working on for Adepticon. Like I said, if you see us there, feel free to say hi. And we look forward to talking to you again after Adepticon with all the excitement.
Oh wait, Matt.
Yes,
Matt. Are we going to be at the at the creator meetup thing?
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh, is that a thing? No,
Yeah.
we're not. I didn't sign up for it.
No.
I didn't even see anything on it. So probably not. I haven't heard anything from Games Workshop about their own thing that they do either. So
We're the redheaded
maybe
stepchildren.
if that happens,
It's
we'll see.
fine.
But either way, we look forward to talking to you after Adepticon about all the stuff from the Warhammer.
Being really mad about a new edition.
Yeah. We may be happy, we may be angry, maybe a mix of both. We'll find out.
Or it's gonna be like last time they did a new edition. It's like we're super mad, but also it sounds really good.
Yeah, that sounds really
We're
cool.
like, oh no, fine.
Yes, as long as they don't say that word which we all dread, which
I
is
word?
index,
Mm-mm.
then we're fine.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to 40K Radio. You can contact us via email at 40kradiohosts@gmail.com. You can find us on social media by searching for 40K Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check out our video content as well as content created by Amy and JF on the Warhammer Workshop YouTube channel. You can also join the 40K Radio Discord and interact with us there. Until next time, remember that in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war and cookies.